this is just one of 2 prints. This will be the first print, and we want to show the full 4th and 5th axis capabilities. So after this print, I'll flip the head and then print on the flat part of the next print. So some things about the G code I have over here. You don't need an M660 on this, and you're going to want to adjust your A to be wherever it will be level for you to print on. So a G1 and then an A command will be perfect. Besides that, you're going to want to use offsets to try to find the center of your print. So for me, I found that 93 in the X and 71.5 in the Y are good for offsets for this. It'll find the center. But if not, you can do some guessing testing. It should all be around that point. I'll show you the print. Now the goal will be to print on this flat side of the circular object. So the first thing I can do is utilize the 4th and 5th axis is by spinning this B axis. So this will be your B axis. I'm going to want to spin it until the flat side is facing up, because that's the side I want to print on. You can look at it, see it's a little off. Alright, so now that you can see it's straight in a line, I want to print on it, so I'm going to bring back my A to a 90. So that'll be a 90 degrees. Change. So here it is at 90. And then I'm going to want to make my x-axis level with that. So I'll bring over my head to the top of that. Get rid of this excess from it. And then I can bring up my z-axis. So using the z-axis move, I'll bring this up. It touches down onto the tip of this. So it's getting close. And right there I see it touches. So disable my Z calibrate and bring down my Z before I home so nothing crashes. So that I have that, I can home my X and Y. And then in the G code over here, you can see that I had to add the G1 A90 to make sure it stays at that level. And then also in here, I want to add a G1 Z50 where the head comes over and once the print finishes when the head before it homes, so nothing will crash. So then I'll just bring the bed down to 50. And so once I have all those in my G code, I'll also want to do the offsets. For me, I found that 92.5 for the X, that stays the same as the other print, but then negative 45 for the Y. And so the way I actually find these offsets is by using 75 for the X, sorry it says Y, 75 for the X and 50 for the Y. So what you'll do is find your center and then subtract either 75 from your X or 50 from your Y, and that will give you the offset that you have here. So once you do the subtractions, find your offsets. Here you go, and you can press print. Alright, so once you have your part finished, to remove the object from the inside of your vise, you can use 2 of these things that come with the 4th of axis. There's 2 holes here, and all you do is that. And then, boom, your part is out. It's the same thing for tightening it. And then for our piece, we just pop it off the end, and here we go.